tapping into the clock's alarm switch. So remove the alarm set and time set knobs from the back, and these two tabs at the side can be unclipped, and then the two smaller tabs on the other sides. Now I've got the battery pack below with the cover off in order to place the clock down upon this so that the clock shafts are off the ground. And remove the back carefully, making sure that the gears don't dislodge. Now there's a little tab there which is contacts which click together when the alarm goes off. So place back the alarm set knob, which is at the positive terminal, and you're going to rotate that just enough so that you see those contacts lift up and separate, which means the alarm is not on. Now take some of the copper tape, 5 centimeters of it, and strip off all of the paper on the back except for 7 millimeters. You want to keep 7 millimeters covered. That's because that helps to insulate the electronics of the clock. We don't want the circuit to be connected. We want to tap into it so that it moves along this copper tape instead. Now slip that insulated end with the paper on it underneath, between those two contacts, and stick the tape down the side and down the front of the face of the clock. It's going to sit loosely for now, but when we put the back of the clock on, that's the switch actually holds that copper tape down flat. Now with one hand holding the gears down, pull off that alarm set knob and put the back on the clock. Now I'm stripping a centimeter of wire from each end of the solid cord red wire, which is 10 centimeters long, bending one end into a hook shape. It's going to fit underneath the negative terminal of the AA battery compartment in the clock. So you can pull that little terminal out a bit. You can pull it up and forward just to get it out from underneath the tab that it's on, and then slip that bare hooked piece of wire underneath that terminal and push the metal terminal back under its plastic tab. Now I'm stripping a piece of the stranded black wire, 25 millimeters from one side and 10 millimeters from the other, and wrap this around the notch in part 2. We want the insulated end of the wire to be sticking out on the burnt face and the strands to stick out on the unburnt face. Now we're going to press this part into part 1, which is the face of the clock body. Just pressing out all the cavity pieces. Make sure you have the alignment right. This piece goes at the top near where the on-off words are cut. Now splay the wire strands out across the IIX, as these will contact the copper tape on the clock face. And now proceed to step 2.